If you're watching this video, then there is a good chance that either yourself or someone close to you have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep, which is pretty much the whole explanation of insomnia. Or you might be just interested in the topic, a topic with exceptional importance. Insomnia is a global health crisis affecting millions of people. In the United States alone, it is estimated that there are about 60 million Americans who experience insomnia each year. Nearly everyone struggles with sleep from time to time, often caused by a stressful life event. Fortunately, in most cases, your sleep returns to normal once the stress is over. However, that is not always the case. For about 30% of us, that is 1 person in 3, the sleep does not return and the sleeplessness becomes chronic insomnia. Hello, my name is Marie Link and I'm here to help you improve your sleep. I confess that I absolutely love sleeping and I made sleep to a top priority in my life. Not only because I know that it is highly beneficial to my health, but to all areas in my life. But this is not about telling you how important sleep is. If you have problems sleeping, then you know how crucial sleep is. All you want is desperately to get back to normal sleep. I know this because I've been there myself. I suffered from chronic insomnia for several years, and I know what you're going through. I've experienced the horror of not being able to sleep. I know how it feels being eaten by worry, fear, and even panic while lying awake in bed all night. I'd like to rewind for a moment and share a little about the roots of my insomnia struggle. When I hear and read about other people's struggle with insomnia, it still surprises me how easy it actually can go from sleeping well to suddenly laying in bed wide awake and confused. My own painful experience with sleeplessness is a perfect example of that. Insomnia can start in so many different ways, but in my case it did not develop gradually over time. It literally came overnight. One sleepless night in which I was unable to switch off. That night was my first full sleepless night and the beginning of my first long bout of insomnia. From that on, for about 2 years, I struggled to get on average more than 3 to 4 hours of sleep at night. So after that first night, I spent another night awake, and then another and another. Every night my mind was racing with worries and anxiety. Watching the clock, I was thinking, if I don't sleep soon, how am I going to get through the day? How am I going to survive at work? And with each new worrying thought popping up in my mind, I could feel how my throat would tighten, my breathing would speed up, and I could hear my heart beating loudly in my ears. So not only was I wide awake, but I also began to panic. What if I would never be able to sleep again? The longer I lay there, the tenser I became. In the morning, after a few hours of restless sleep, I felt wrecked and totally exhausted. I woke up with an aching neck and shoulders because I'd been holding my body so still and tense all night. But insomnia is not just about how you sleep at night. It is also about how you suffer during the day when you struggle to go to work or to participate in social activities. I remember that I started to avoid facing people. At work, I did what I was asked to do and then left as soon as I could. When asked to go out with friends, I said things like, I can't stay long because I haven't slept well. And finally, I stopped going out altogether. I was really trapped in this vicious cycle of poor sleep, heightened stress and anxiety, daytime tiredness, wrong coping strategies, and again poor sleep, with such a profound impact on my daily life that I basically stopped living. So I know how insomnia can affect every part of your life. But the biggest challenge is probably the profound loneliness you're experiencing when you have insomnia. You feel isolated, separated from all these active, happy people who get things done. You feel hopeless, thinking that something must be wrong with you. Maybe you're even jealous, asking yourself, why can't you sleep like a normal person? If you're struggling to sleep, the chances are that you're also more irritable. You may have trouble with your memory or concentration. This then often leads to worrying if others can see that you're struggling, or that they even will ask you if something is wrong with you. As a result, you give up activities either because you're too tired or because you worry that the activity will make it difficult for you to sleep. You might also already have followed lots of insomnia advice, but you still find yourself wide awake at night. You're feeling a sense of confusion, frustration, failure, or anger that keeps you even more awake. I know that when you're deep in the hole of insomnia, it's tough to see a way out on your own. Your life seems out of control. You feel overwhelmed by fears and worries, experience physical and emotional suffering, and perhaps frustration with traditional treatment approaches for insomnia that often bring more problems than solving them and may even worsen your sleep. I can feel your pain because I've been there myself. And because I've suffered so much myself, I want nothing more than to help you. And here's the thing. After many unsuccessful attempts, I was finally able to self-heal my insomnia. I discovered the most powerful techniques that I know of that helped me and many other people to cure chronic insomnia for good. And I know if I could do it, then you can do it too. This is why I want to give my self-healing knowledge to you, so that you too soon will be able to sleep perfectly every night. And this is where the DIY Insomnia Cure comes in. The DIY Insomnia Cure contains the most effective self-healing techniques that will get you back to natural, healthy sleep fast. If you follow the exact steps presented in this course, you will finally get out of the vicious cycle of insomnia, no matter whether you've had your insomnia for 2 weeks or 20 years. Whatever the cause of your sleep problem is, throughout the program, I will teach you whatever you need to know about sleep and how you can create the right conditions for healthy sleep. I will give you the best strategies and mental exercises to improve how you approach your insomnia. With my guidance, you will learn how to stop struggling at night, which will immediately help you to relieve worry and anxiety, these mental threats that keep you stuck in your insomnia. You will learn simple, easy-to-follow practices that will put your racing mind at rest, so that soon you will begin to enjoy to sleep effortlessly on a regular basis. But the DIY Insomnia Cure goes even further. The information and practices I will teach you will mentally empower you and improve all areas of your life, no matter what your circumstances. Not only will you sleep better than ever before, but you will also feel happier and more energetic. You will learn that there is a way to look at problems, a way to deal with all the challenges you're facing that can make your life more joyful and abundant. By following the practices in this course, you will finally change the game and regain control over your life. I will be your guide. You are not alone. Step by step, I will guide you through your healing journey. My job is to provide you with the right tools. I guarantee you, if you systematically use these tools, you will immediately benefit from your own healing power, and you will be able to self-heal your insomnia. And don't worry, all the practices I'm teaching you are not complicated. They are easy to implement, they are safe, and no prior knowledge is required. But this is not all. With what you will learn in the DIY Insomnia Cure, you also have a useful set of tools that you can use for any other physical or mental condition you may suffer from. I will show you ways in which you can listen to your own body and mind to begin to trust your own healing ability. Believe me, it is incredible what is possible. This course is about you and your life. It is about your mind and your body and how to use both wisely to allow natural, refreshing sleep to emerge. So the information I'm going to give you is not just theory. It's not only explaining why sleep is so crucial and what insomnia is all about. Instead, what you will get are actionable techniques that enable you to heal your insomnia fast. You see, the knowledge I'm sharing with you in this course is coming from a deep place, my own experience with insomnia. And that's why it's so powerful and effective. You will start healing right away. This is what happened to me and many others, and I'm convinced that no matter how bad your problem is, you can heal too. So this is about taking action. Don't put this off any longer. If you think it's not the right time because you have a lot of stress at the moment, then please think again. If you're really honest with yourself, there will never be a perfect time to start a new program, and delaying things further will most likely worsen your situation. Look, it's time to make a decision now about how you want to continue with your insomnia. You can go on as you have been trying to control your sleep problem with unhelpful coping strategies, or even avoid treating it at all and silently accept all the harmful effects that insomnia has on your health and life. Or you can choose to act and empower yourself to return to natural, refreshing sleep and lead a life full of joy, vitality, and energy. So again, don't put it off any longer. You have a much better, more balanced, and more fulfilling life just waiting for you once you start applying the techniques of this program. So if you don't sleep the way you want to, if you have insomnia and feel trapped in a vicious cycle of sleeplessness, tiredness, frustration, anxiety, and anger, and you finally want to turn your back on this life, then the DIY Insomnia Cure will provide you with the exact tools you need to make that happen. It is a clear, easy to implement, 100% drug-free program for you to return to natural, restful sleep. It is also an exciting and empowering journey into the world of self-healing that will bring joy back into your life. This is my promise. And I'm excited to be with you on this journey. As we go through this course, it will be as though I'm sitting with you, gently guiding you on every step on your way back to great sleep. So if you are ready to go on this journey with me, let's take the first step and join me in the program.